Let me guess. By the end of the week, Karrion Kross will be on the Ariel Helwani show doing a tell-all about his time with WWE because that is the standard package of somebody who gets released from WWE.
Chill it up, you
I wanted to like Karrion Kross, guys. I tried to like Karrion Kross. I think there was even a point in time where I genuinely was rooting for Karrion Kross. But what did he do? He had to do the standard WWE didn't care about me maneuver, and he ran to the dirt sheets and flooded them with the typical I was a good soldier sob story. Karrion Kross is all over the news right now. I know you see it. I see it. It's damn near impossible not to see it. There are articles about him being the good soldier. There are promos about him telling all. There's my Raw appearance was canceled because of this. There's an article where he expresses his profound disappointment with WWE. Let me guess. By the end of the week, Karrion Kross will be on the Ariel Helwani show doing a tell-all about his time with WWE because that is the standard package of somebody who gets released from WWE. What don't these guys get? You're not the good soldier if you're only the good soldier when it benefits you. Now, I get that Karrion Kross has every right to tell all. I just feel like it's a bitch move. And I know this is redundant because I talked about this last week. We made a video where I was even a little bit compassionate to Karrion Kross that maybe he'd be better off if he went somewhere else. But I think this all has to be said again, right? He's 40 years old. He's not a young, spry lad. He is one of the older men on the roster. And, he sold a bunch of t-shirts with a groundswell grassroots movement, but that's not a sustainable way to make a living in WWE. And the sad reality that he has to face and that everybody has to face is he's not better than the main event players on the roster right now. So there is nowhere to slot him in the immediate future. He is too old to be one of Triple H's projects. So unless he is happy being jobbed out to whatever babyface is getting pushed this whatever week we're in, it's better that he takes his ball and goes home. And the worst part of all of this to me is that the online shit is already starting. The assholes with all we gotta do is chant Kross's name on Monday Night Raw, they've all begun to spring up on the internet. Like, Jesus, guys, you gotta stop. You did this with R-Truth. You chanted R-Truth back into existence, and now look where he's at. R-Truth has a bipolar gimmick where he is serious one week and he's goofy the next. Nick Khan and Triple H already told you guys they don't give two shits what you think. They told you this during press for WrestleMania. Now, they panicked when the R-Truth stuff happened, and they gave in immediately, and you guys let R-Truth fade into obscurity. Your attention spans ran out, and you moved on to the next thing that the IWC mob needed to be mad about. And what did you do? You just taught Triple H and Nick Khan that if they just let it last long enough, you will run out of attention span before you move on to the next IWC talking point that is being handed out around the IWC community. Let Kross go. The best thing Kross can do right now is go prove himself. TNA, AEW, I don't care where he has to go, but he's got to take the long road now. If he's good, follow him. Watch him wherever he goes. I'm not going to. But if you want to, follow him. If you like Kross that much. Look, Drew McIntyre did it. He left and came back. Cody Rhodes did it. He left and came back. Mercedes Moné is doing something. I don't know what you call it. She left. I don't know if she's proving herself to be better or not, but I imagine the door's open if Mercedes wants to walk back in. I just think that when you go the tell-all route, when you leave WWE and you immediately run to the dirt sheets and you go to Ariel Helwani, that gives off real feminine energy to me, man. Like, I get it. You learned your lesson, right? Don't be the good soldier, Karrion Kross. Now go out there, whoop some ass, and prove what you're made of. You have all the tools in the world to be an absolute star. You just have to go out there and prove it. But one thing I need to do right now is I need to take a victory lap and one last shot at the IWC before I get out on this one. This was the last little bit of proof that I needed to tell you guys that ultimately come into my comment section all the time and talk about NXT's the best wrestling, NXT this, NXT that. NXT does not equal main roster success where all the big money is made. You guys yell over and over how these NXT stars are the best wrestlers in the world, but you don't understand that it doesn't translate to the different audience. Y'all can be quiet now. Like, this is proof. This is proof in the pudding. Karrion Kross was one of y'all's guys that y'all championed as an NXT Triple H pet project that was going to find ultimate success when he got to the main roster. And he just didn't. So y'all can be quiet now, right? I think Karrion Kross, don't get me wrong, I think he has all the potential in the world. I just don't know what potential does for you at 40 years old. And I think it's a little bit of a bitch move when you go do tell-all, when you go run to all of these dirt sheets and you tell them you're not happy and you're disappointed after building up all week that you thought a deal was going to get done and things like that. Like, look, I get it. Karrion Kross is going to be fine, right? He's got his beautiful wife by his side. He's going to land on his feet. He'll probably shine somewhere else. But the reality is, when you do these things, you might close the door on ever returning to WWE, and he's going to have to live with that. I think the most important thing from all of this is that this is a real maturing moment for Triple H. I think Triple H has finally come to realize that some of these big callbacks he made that were his NXT darlings, they didn't pan out. They didn't cut it. Dakota Kai, Tegan Nox, now Karrion Kross. Triple H is maturing and understanding I can't keep everybody. So, what now? You continue the grassroots movement, continue to let it grow, but the truth is, guys, Kross was never really over in WWE, so it was time to move on, and they did. I'm done.